Hey everyone, welcome to Baking with Broadway, the weekly baking show that we created as an excuse to talk to people from Broadway.
And today we're going to be celebrating the worldwide hit musical Chicago with our Hotcha Whoopie Pies.
And joining us in creating these today is somebody who actually killed it as Velma Kelly on Broadway, and that is our dear friend Carly Hughes. So we are just waiting for her to join us, and once she's with us, we'll be able to start making these wonderful jazzy desserts.
Right. She should be with us any minute. Now, we have both seen Chicago on Broadway very recently. We actually just saw Erica Jane.
Okay, so this is
So, is Carly with us?
It's connecting.
Okay. I think we're going to wait for Carly real quick.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
Hey, Carly. How are you?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I got my box of goodies.
I love it. It's so good to see you. You're looking amazing.
I missed you guys. I wish I could see you in person. Ugh,
I know. Soon. We will be together soon, I hope.
Yeah.
me too.
Now, we did send you a little extra something in the box that we sent you. Have you enjoyed that yet, or is that for later?
Or is you talking about my rosé?
That would be
I'm going to try to enjoy it later. I'm going to try to wait till, sundown, but it won't happen.
It won't happen, no.
It never happens for us. Happy hour's coming up.
Exactly. And if there's one thing I know about you, you like to bake and then do a workout so you can drink some wine.
Yes, sir. You know I do. I just finished my workout, so it's almost wine time.
You're amazing.
And I've been doing a little juice cleanse. So today's my third day. I'm like, this came right on time.
And now it's time to eat some whoopie pies.
Yeah.
Whoopie pies, it is.
Right? So
I just opened my goodie bag, guys. Oh my Lanta.
You ready for this?
There's whoopies.
I said, and this one for everybody at home, these are what we're making today. They're our Hotcha Whoopie Pies. A little take on Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. You put everything.
They're gorgeous. I got everything, and I just got a little pan to put everything on.
Excellent.
No worries.
Perfect.
And Carly,
Because I got to set mine up like yours. You have them all laid out, right?
Don't worry. We'll just get rid of these.
It's all about presentation with us. And we know that you are a whiz in the kitchen. We've seen you on Home and Family and everything, so we're expecting a lot.
Guys.
Yeah.
I love cooking and baking. My mom, she ain't a cook. She can cook, but she hates it. But she loves to bake. Like she'll send me pictures, awkward mom pictures where the thumb's in the picture of her, and she's like, "Look, I made 3 rum cakes," and I'm like, "Why are you making 3?" She's like, "'Cause they're good."
Right. What happened to the rest of them?
Incredible.
She'll eat them.
That's awesome.
This is awesome. I just opened them and they're so pretty.
I know, right? So you have them all laid out on a pan?
I do. Wait, should I lay all of them out or just 4?
You can just do 4.
Yeah.
That's totally fine.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Almost ready, guys.
Yes.
Every time I think of you guys, I think of the cake you made me for my birthday when I was in Vegas.
We were just talking about that last night.
That cake was so good. Anna took it on the plane back to LA.
That's crazy. See, cakes can travel sometimes.
It was red velvet. It was my favorite.
It was
Yeah.
It was. I mean, once you said you were coming, I knew it was your birthday. We had to do something. So.
Right.
I love you guys.
Oh,
Okay, I have all 4 open. I'm going to show the world. Look, this is what they sent me. They're the whoopie pies, and they have a little, paper in between so they wouldn't stick. So now we're going to decorate them.
Yes, exactly. I always like to do that kind of, make sure nothing sticks in the middle.
Yeah.
So Stephen is going to walk us through our frosting. So you have a bag of cream cheese frosting, do you not?
I do.
Cream
I
cheese
have a
frosting.
bag of cream cheese. Oh gosh, I think I need scissors to cut it. What do
We're
I do with
gonna
my
get
scissors?
some scissors.
You will need scissors. Okay.
I'm ready. I'm back.
See, you're so fast. I love it.
Yeah, you're quick.
Okay, so we're gonna just show everybody at home what we have here. We have our cream cheese icing. We have a bag of pre-made royal icing, which we have colored red for the roses. Okay.
Painting the roses red.
Yeah.
Exactly. Have we said yet? I don't know if anybody watched a little earlier today. We did go live at noon where we pre-baked everything and pre-made all of our frostings. So if you're just joining us now, you didn't miss us baking any of that. We did do that earlier. So
Yes.
if you have questions about making the whoopie pies or frosting or anything like that, hit us up. We'll show you how to do that, of course.
We went on earlier to bake everything while I think Carly was massaging her face.
Yeah, I was doing some crunches so I could eat all these.
It was great. Okay, so this is everything that we're working with today. We've got the cream cheese icing, our royal icing. We have the rose tip, which you're gonna love. You're gonna love this tip, and you're gonna want to use it all the time.
I am going to use it all the time.
Right. And I will get to what we're gonna do with that and the bag in a little bit.
Okay.
We've got our Chicago-inspired sprinkles.
Right, a little Chicago blend.
Oh, I have my Chicago blend. It's all the Chicago colors, red and black and silver.
Red,
Love
black, and silver. And then I threw in a little gold because I feel like you're a gold.
Everybody
Gold
loves
star.
it.
Exactly.
Level up.
And then there should also be a little bag of some sparkly stardust in there as well. Which
I got my Stardust, y'all.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the first thing we're going to do, we'll come back to the royal icing and the tip in just a little bit. Okay.
Leaving the tip for later. Okay.
Later, right? Okay. So with your cream cheese bag, you're
Yes.
going to just with the scissors, just cut a little opening on the end, whatever size you think. You know, this is just going to fill the whoopie pie. So it doesn't need to be
Nothing
like
too
anything
dramatic.
Love.
Okay, perfect. You got yours.
Love it.
All right. We are just, for everybody's sake, we're watching this on a little delay, so if it seems like we're lost in translation, we're just a little behind watching you. But
Yeah, we're not frozen. We're just paying attention to each other.
Exactly. We're trying to we've got you from like every angle, okay?
All right, she's ready to go.
Okay, so we're going to take, so if this is the whoopie pie, and you can see like there's like a dome side, and there's like a flat side.
Dome side.
Yeah.
Flat side.
Flat side. So we're going to put the flat side down on the table or the pan, whichever you're working with. And we're going to fill the dome side
Love
with
it.
the cream cheese.
Okay.
Yes, I love that.
Fill the dome side, not the flat side.
Not the flat side. And you know, usually with whoopie pies, people do it the other way, but this way I think just gives it a more finished look, like flat
Love.
on the bottom, flat on the flush. Exactly. Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to fill the dome side, y'all.
Fill the
Wait,
dome.
let me see how you do it.
Okay, so I'm going
Ooh.
to literally just like trace the edge of the cupcake, and if you are a frosting person like I am, I'm going to do it twice.
Oh, I like that. Give it some height.
Give it some height, give it some filling.
Y'all, I put my icing in the refrigerator, so she's a little, she's a little hard.
Cream cheese can be, but as long as you can squeeze it out enough to get it
Squeeze that.
Right?
perfect.
I'm going to put a little more because I love cream cheese.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Also,
think with the cream cheese,
Tip
you
for
can't
everyone
have-
out there, if you put your icing in the refrigerator and it's a little hard, just use both hands.
There you
just
go.
use both
Exactly.
hands. Give it like, you know, well, you have muscles, so you're good.
Yeah, oh, that was my elbow. There's my muscle.
Alrighty, so once we've got that completely like filled on the inside, we're gonna put the other side of your whoopie pie with the dome side facing down, so straight on top.
Dome side facing down.
Yeah.
Got it.
Perfect. And then one tip is cream cheese is usually pretty sticky, like, you know, even once you've piped it. But I
Yeah.
always like to go like whoopie pie by whoopie pie with the sprinkles, so that you know that it's going to stick to the outside of the frosting, basically.
Right, because we're going to be coating the outside of the frosting in the Chicago blends of sprinkles.
So now that you've got that on top, grab your Chicago sprinkles. You have them like in a little bowl, or are they still in the bag?
They're still in the bag. Do I need a bowl?
You
Yeah,
can, or
or
you
you
can
can
use,
put them on a plate.
yeah,
Or...
or you can use your hand. If you want
Lies, have one right here.
That looks good. I love it.
It's my wine bottle
to- like a
holder.
professional.
Right? You did your little boop.
Whoop.
All right. Okay. So now that we've got those in the bowl and ready to go,
Got it.
we're going to literally just dunk the sides like this,
Oh, y'all, I'm a pro.
right? And
Yeah.
look how great that looks. It's like fully covered. It looks nice and like, you know, the height on it is what I'm going for here for sure.
You gotta get a good dunk. You gotta get a good dunk.
And we can do a few of those right now, so that once we get to the roses, we can do like a few different, you know.
Yes. Okay, good. Let's do that.
Yeah. So while we do that, I believe Jared has some cooling questions for you. Now, this is, I don't know if we told you, we have a section of our show called Cooling Questions. Where we have some quick fire questions.
Right. These are not looking for anything in depth. You know, just a quick answer. You don't even have to think. That's how we do it around here.
Good, because I'm squeezing some more cream cheese on.
This is just a little chit chat while you're baking. Do you have a pre-show ritual?
Pre-show ritual. You know what? When I was doing Pippin, my pre-show ritual was to make sure I got down to the stage early enough to touch base with all of my fellow performers because you know, my whole mentality is we do the show together. I mean, just like we do life together, but some people struggle with that. But we do the show together. I can't go out there and do, you know, Chicago. I can't go out there and do anything without knowing that you guys are there and we're all there together. Exactly. So one of my pre-show rituals was if I didn't see you or you didn't stop by my dressing room to like touch base with you before the show at some point.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know, one summer we were in New York. It was before you joined the show of Pippin, of the show, and a friend of ours was the circus trainer for the original cast, and so he took us backstage at the Music Box, and I love that theater.
It is so magical. The Music Box is, I will forever love that. You know, like your first everything holds a memory, like The Circle in the Square was my Broadway debut, but the Music Box was where, you know, first of all, is where I got the most injuries, but it's also where like tons of my dreams came true in that one show. So I will forever like be in love with the Music Box Theater.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's definitely one of our favorite backstage experiences ever.
Isn't it so cute? It's and like it old
history, especially like all the Irving Berlin stuff and like the Prohibition, and it has like a very cool little, you know,
story.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, sorry, I interrupted.
All right, next question. The role that you were most nervous for?
That I've been most nervous for? Lord. Yeah. Probably Pippin, because I don't know if you guys know this. I don't remember if we talked about it, but I booked Pippin on a Wednesday between shows between matinees of Beautiful. I found out on a Wednesday, and I started rehearsal on a Thursday, and I went into the show 2 weeks later while doing double duty with Beautiful. So there was lots of nerves. First of all, I don't do the trapeze, and I had about a couple hours to learn that. And I was doing double duty, and so I would run from rehearsal at Pippin to half an hour at Beautiful and be like, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up, because I still had Pippin in my head, and I was going out to sing Will You Still Love Me. So yeah, by the time I took over like officially, I was like, I don't know what show I'm in.
As a performer, you just do it. You don't think.
You don't. Well, also because like, listen, should we be doing it that fast? No. But the audience doesn't care about that, and they don't know the backstory. All they see is you on stage. You know what I mean?
They want you to do it right.
Yeah. Right, and they don't care. They don't care that you got a broken hip and a pulled hamstring.
And I feel like too, like as a performer, they're like, "Hey, you can do the trapeze, right?" And you're like, "Yeah, of course I can. Of course."
No, listen, baby, I know better. I 100% go, "No, I can't do that." And then they'll go, "Try it," and you're like, "It's the same when someone's like, can you sing that note?" And it's like a freaking Eden Espinosa note, and I'm like, no.
Nobody can sing Eden Espinosa.
Only Eden can sing Eden. I love Eden, but I'm not trying to like sound crazy trying to imitate her.
Any notes. Forget it.
I'm not trying to get vocal issues.
All right, next question. Weirdest place that you've been recognized?
Weirdest place I've been recognized? Probably the grocery store in North Carolina.
Oh wow! Yeah.
I was like on a vacation, and minding my business, not paying attention, but Insatiable had just come out on Netflix.
Right.
And so, like, I think like that morning or the day before, and it was like a little girl in South Carolina that was like, oh, "Are you on that show?" And I was like, "What show?" She was like, "Insatiable," because I forgot it was coming out, and I was like, "I am."
Aww. That is awesome.
All right, and then I think we have a couple of fan questions I promised we would get to.
Oh, yeah.
If that's okay.
I love the fans.
Oh, my God. Everyone was so sweet. So the first one was, of all of the roles and characters that you've ever played, do you / will you say which was your favorite?
Of all the roles I've ever played,
The mini.
I mean, Lord, there are so many.
Yeah.
Favorite. Jeez Louise. They're all like so special for different reasons, you know, because that's part of the reason why you choose to take the role.
Exactly.
I mean, Velma Kelly, let's get serious, was a dream. I am a dancer, but I always say I'm a slinky dancer. I'm not so you think you can dance, even though I could.
Exactly.
But my preference is to keep it low and slow. So doing Velma Kelly was a dream come true because I had studied that before the Fosse style. Oh, coming out of Pippin actually and going into Velma Kelly, which was like this role. I mean, like the entrance, she comes out of the floor elevator and she just stands there like. That whole role was one of the ones I'm most proud of. Yeah.
I mean, it's iconic. The whole role is iconic, but there's just so much imagery from that show that just says Broadway.
It's insane. Like you think Velma Kelly and you're like, oh, Hotcha, Whoopie.
Hotcha,
Exactly.
Whoopie. Okay, and then it looks like we have one more fan question.
One last question.
And it comes from Stephen in Las Vegas.
Hi, Stephen.
And it says, hi, girl. And the question is it true at the Ambassador Theater that the lift trapdoor that you have for Velma, and then when you go down at the end with Roxy, there is no exit, and you guys are down there until
100% true. I will send you when we get off of this. I have to find it. I'll send you a picture of me and Jennifer Nettles in the thing. Just like we always used to pretend because there's a camera so they see us, and we'd be like, get me out of here, because you have to like. Everyone like bow, salutes, Fosse, and then they twirl up stage, and we're in a box like this, but like not a big box. We're sitting Indian style like this. Hey girl, how you doing? Good show. Because you can't move, and so we started to be like, well, because in order to get out, the audience has to leave. They have to close the curtain, and then they have to lift us back out of the floor. So we just sitting in there for the whole overture and the exiture and all the music. So we were like, well, I guess I'll take my wig pins out and take my shoes off. But we're like starting to do it this slow because we can't move.
You're like ready to go home. And you
gotta improvise and use what you got.
That's right. Use your time wisely.
You know me, I'm like the biggest Jennifer Nettles fan, so send those pictures.
Oh yes, I will. I have to send me a text to remind me. I'll look for them.
Okay, you got it.
All right, so where are we at with the Whoopie Pie? Do you think you made a good
I think I did. Let's see if we can. I did good. I think I did good. Yeah.
And I'm so excited to eat them too.
I know. I'm like, this is, I don't know what anyone else thinks, but this is how you, did I do good?
You did really good.
Because I have a little OCD, so I'm like, no, I need more sprinkles over here.
No, I knew you'd do good.
Yeah,
you're all about kitchen and presentation.
Presentation.
Crafty Carly. They don't call you Crafty Carly from that.
They do call me Crafty Carly. Cooking with Carly and Crafty Carly. You know.
I love it.
I'm just glad I don't have no damn cats.
Okay, so our next step, Carly, is we are going to. Okay, so just so everyone knows at home, we sent Carly a bag just like this of the red royal icing, but we do want to get it into the other bag that we sent you.
Oh, so put it out of that bag and put it in the other bag.
But before we do that, we're going to insert the tip into the bag. Yours is blue, ours is silver. It's just same tip, different.
But I cut this though, right? Or no?
Drop the tip in first.
Oh, God, drop the tip in like that.
Drop the tip in first.
That's a different show.
I know. We ain't doing that show.
We're not. We haven't had the wine yet.
This is daytime.
Okay, and then we're gonna just cut a little bit off the end like that, so that the tip, like the very bottom of it, can just poke out the bag.
Okay.
Maybe show that from the side.
Boo? Oh wait.
I did.
Mine looks like this.
Yeah.
I need to cut a little more. Hold on.
Just so the bottom comes out.
So you can kind of like cut.
Lift it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's good. Or a little more, maybe a little more.
And now cut. Cooking tips from the Showboy Bakeshop.
We're really good with the piping bag tips over here.
Nailing it.
All right.
Okay.
So once you're good to go on that bag,
we're gonna just cut the end off the red bag.
Okay.
Oh, you see, I just said boop.
You did listen. Everyone needs a little boop in their life. Boop.
Right. We've been doing a lot of boops the last 24 hours.
So, we need to get it into this bag. So there's 2 ways to do it. You can either just drop this bag in, and you can just use it as like a double bag with people. Or you can actually like squeeze the frosting into this bag if you want to make it so there's not quite so much.
I think we could just go and double bag it. Oh yeah, she cute.
Double bag. Okay.
Yeah.
And then this is the fun part because the tip that is in your bag
is a rose tip. Look at that.
It's a rose tip. Exactly.
And it creates roses without you having to like do all the work of a buttercream rose, which is like really, what it's all about, especially, for like a bakery.
I know, I saw the picture. I was like, how am I going to do that? Oh, leave it to you guys.
We got you.
Okay, so we're going to go, basically, we're going to hold the bag.
Maybe you can always like practice on one of the little parchment squares before you put it directly onto the whoopie pie.
You don't have to go straight to the whoopie pie. But we
can
cover it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to like practice on one of the little parchment squares, go for it.
Which we can do. Let's do that. Okay. So, right here on the parchment, I'm going to literally just, so the bag is straight up and down, right?
Yes.
And then you literally just squeeze and
pull
release.
up.
Squeeze and release. Okay, you don't want to see the squeeze and release I just did because she ain't cute.
Stuff like this definitely takes practice.
It does. But and it is practice, but also like just
I mean, shit, that one was better. Okay.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Exactly.
It's as you go. It's as you go. Okay.
By your like 5th one, you'll be a pro.
And it's like such a time-saving tip. Literally.
Right.
Okay.
Get it?
Time-saving tips.
Time-saving step. Boop.
Okay. So how do you feel about putting them onto your whoopie pies?
I feel like, sure.
I have all the confidence in you. Okay.
I have confidence in me.
This is easier than anything you did in Pippin, I'm sure. So
It's way easier. Shoot.
Oh wait, we're not done. Don't worry. I'm kidding. Okay. So I've been doing them in like sets of 3 on the roses. I like 3s. So
Okay.
I'm literally just 1, boop, boop, 2, boop, 3, boop.
All right.
How do you feel about that?
I'm trying it. 1, boop. Oh, well. 2, boop. You know what's happening on mine over here? It's not all coming out at once. It's coming out of each hole at different times.
So there might be a little powdered sugar, like a little clump of powdered sugar at that.
Like, you see what I mean? Like, this side will come out first,
Yeah.
and then this will come out.
So try another thing you can do, and I'll do it on this one to show you. Is when that's happening, you can like basically go a little bit longer. So like kind of let it
make the design. All right, let's try that.
It gives it more like a rose bud versus like the rose, but it still works, and maybe like everything will come out.
That's better. Take longer for me.
Yep, a little longer.
Also, this is what I think, but you guys tell me if it's true. Is it different using a plastic tip versus a metal tip?
I think so for sure.
Okay.
I think, and also like the one that we sent you is a little bit of a different size than what we're using, so it might look
it's a little small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna make something out of it.
I think you're doing good. You're amazing.
Thanks, guys. I love you so much.
My mom just said she loves you as well.
Hi, Mom. I love you.
I don't know. Do you remember meeting her when you came?
Was she in the shop? She came in the shop?
Yeah. She talks about you all the time.
I remember.
She loves you.
I love it. Oh, look, somebody said it looks like we're making hidden Mickeys. It does look like hidden Mickeys. I love that.
It looks like we're making what?
66.
A hidden Mickey.
Was that George Glass? No.
George Glass. I remember.
Well, that one made a half a rose. Listen, y'all don't be judging me on my skills, okay? It's not
We're not.
I know.
I didn't mean you. I meant the interwebs. I don't want the interwebs to be judging me.
See, now if we flip-flopped and like we had you do this and you were worried we're judging you, but then you made us do Velma Kelly, can you imagine what we would be feeling right now?
I would be in heaven, though.
Right. It would be a show, I'll tell you.
I would be like, whoopee!
Amazing.
All right.
Okay,
so now we got our finishing glitter dust.
Yes. Now this is one of my favorite products, and girl, I need to hook you up with Bakery Bling because they are like the best.
Yes,
like
please
sparkly
do.
And beautiful and sugary.
Yeah,
those are gorgeous.
If any home bakers out there want a little pro tip, look for Bakery Bling.
Yeah,
they are one of our all-time favorite products. sparkling, sanding sugars, glitter. They got it all.
Oh, and thank you, Gina. Gina, my friend, thinks I'd be a great Velma. I agree.
I think you'd be a fierce Velma. You guys would both be Roxy's, because you know how Roxy's like a little aloof and like, whatever, I meant to do that.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
I think I'm
yeah. We're sly.
Yeah, a little bit. All right. All right. So now, this is what basically with this product, which I love. You literally just take a little pinch and you just sprinkle it all over the top of
The whole pie,
your
all of
Hotcha.
it. Whoopie. This is giving it the jazz.
And this is just edible glitters.
This
Yep,
is just
just
edible
edible
glitter,
And
100% edible.
100% edible, and it just gives it that finishing touch that
It
kind
makes
of
it
like-
feel special and
It's
not
a
just
little
like
extra.
homemade.
and it has stars in it, and I'm
I
obsessed.
see the
with
stars. That's my favorite part. Yeah, y'all have to hook me up with them because I could be putting them on all sorts of things.
Yeah,
You
you
could-
could do this on
So yeah, you can put this on a steak, your lobster.
you got it.
That's what I was going to say. I'll put it on my lobster.
I know you would.
Hi,
You guys, this looks so cool.
I know,
It's
what-
awesome,
and you inspired them.
right?
I did?
Yeah.
You're a
I
hot
love you guys. I love you guys.
Well,
But
You're my Hotcha Whoopie Pie.
I love that. Thank
I
you.
just
Are we
have
gonna-
one more to do before I show you guys the finished product.
Right.
Now listen, my roses didn't quite come out, so,
That's okay.
but I tried my best and I did my hardest.
Not everyone can be a showboy.
Not everyone can be a showboy, that is for damn sure.
But you're a show girl.
You guys won that title fair and square. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna show you.
Just wait
Are you ready?
to eat them. They're so good.
What does this glitter taste like?
It doesn't really have a taste to it.
It tastes like show business.
It tastes like chalk.
It's the
Don't eat it by
sweet tears
itself,
of
everybody.
show business.
I have like gold is on my teeth. Yep. Mhm.
Okay. I bet.
Okay, let me show you what I did.
On the product is good.
Ready?
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Did I do good?
You did so
Amazing.
good.
Those look amazing.
Thanks, I tried.
You
They're
did more
so
than try. They
good.
look awesome.
I'm so excited.
Those look
They're
so good.
amazing.
You better not be trying to open up a bakery now.
If I did, it would only be with you guys. I know better.
Deal. We'll
Deal.
do that.
I know
LA, here we
better.
come.
This
Well-
was so cool. Like, what made you guys want to start doing this? The pandemic?
Basically, yeah, we got to the point where we were just, projects that we had planned years ago. We finally found ourselves with time
Yeah.
to do them. And,
Yeah, we finally had time to do things that we've been wanting to
I
do
love that.
for years. So
and just like all of you Broadway guys and entertainment community, you've been putting so much out there for everybody with online concerts and, the stuff at home. And we were like, I want to do that too. And,
Right.
it gives us a chance to talk to you guys. We don't see you,
right, we have to check in with everybody, with all our peeps.
I think this is amazing. I think it's really amazing.
Thank you, friend.
Well, thank you guys. And you made it so easy. Like, you sent
Good.
a box and you had all the ingredients so nobody has to stress about anything.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We wanted, because you agreed to do it with us, and we know everybody's time is important, and so we were like, "Thank you for doing it. Here's everything you need. We're gonna make this really easy."
And
Right.
what is the better form of payment than a whoopie pie? Boop.
Exactly.
I'm like, yes, guys, please, all day, every day.
Love it.
Well, Carly, Stephen and I just want to thank you so much for joining us today
Yeah.
and for your
You
faith and belief in our baking.
Are
And-
you kidding me? You're the best. You guys are the best.
Thank you.
It
Yes.
was-
I thank you for wanting me to be a part and like make all my magic.
Of course. And Carly, it was your letters and telegrams and words of encouragement that really helped us through this terrible ordeal of ours.
And a lot of people
Thank you,
lost
honey.
faith in baking,
And what baking stands for.
but we are the living examples of what a wonderful kitchen this is.
So, we would just like to say... Get it? So we'd just like to say, don't
Yes.
forget to join us next week on Baking with Broadway, where you can have your Broadway and eat it too.
Yes, my Velma and Rox. You guys
Bye,
started talking. I
Carly.
was like, is that the end of Chicago?
Love
That's
it.
it. That's
Love
it.
it.
We love you.
Mwah, I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now-
I'm going to take pictures of my prizes.
Please do. Please do.
I
We'll
love
see
you.
soon.
Bye, love.
Bye.
Cheers.
How do I get up?